Hey you guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Mink and this is Mink's Kinks. And y'all, first and foremost, let me apologize for my appearance, okay? As you guys can see, it is giving end of the week bun. I just styled my hair actually with the Eco Styler Rosemary and Mint Gel. You guys won't see this just yet, but just know that it is filmed, so it's coming down the pipeline soon. But as you guys can see, child, she ended up in a bun today. I did braid my hair to try and like give it a little stretch, and that wasn't it. So here we are with the bun because this is a very impromptu video. I actually was getting a lot of questions about if I was going to do a Black Friday wish list recommendations type of video, and y'all, I don't really plan on buying much of anything. I actually have already bought some books, but I have so many hair products, I really can't justify buying anything else. Y'all know I have the shelf. I have some products off to the side that are not on the shelf. So honestly, like, I just don't really plan on shopping. I don't need anything. I can't justify buying anything. So I am here to give you guys my recommendations, but first things first, hey, my name is Mink. I do natural hair, lifestyle, book and beauty content. So if you're interested in any of those things, of course, go ahead and please hit the subscribe button. We absolutely would love to have you. Definitely go ahead and join the Kinky Crew fam and leave me a comment down below, and I will personally welcome you guys here, okay? So I do want to let you guys know that this isn't going to be like a super in-depth every brand that I feel like you should shop from or could shop from. There are so many brands that I have come to know and try and really enjoy, and honestly, y'all, I just don't feel the need to bring all of that on Black Friday. One of the things that I've noticed, if you are paying attention, if you're following a bunch of people on Instagram and getting all the emails and stuff, there are plenty of brands who have very good sales throughout the year. So don't feel pressured into shopping right now, because honestly, sometimes you can get a better deal, you know, later on. Like, one of the brands that I know and that I'm honestly personally interested in shopping from is She Scented, and I've never tried anything from She Scented, but I have noticed that they do random like 40% off throughout the year, so I don't feel the pressure to shop on Black Friday. So one of my biggest tips is to make sure that you're following the brands that you're interested in and you know, purchasing from, whether it is via email, via Instagram, TikTok, whatever else. Make sure you support and follow the brands so that you can always be in the know. But what I'm doing today is I'm going to give you guys a handful of brands. These are primarily more pricey brands. Personally, I like to shop more pricey brands on Black Friday just to maximize the discount. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. So the brand that we're going to go ahead and start with is none other than Melanin Hair Care. I have only tried these two products from Melanin. This is the African Black Soap Shampoo, which you guys can see I have made a little bit of a dent, but the one that really has been getting used up is the Plumping Deep Conditioner. This is for silkening and strengthening. And when I tell y'all, these are two products that I absolutely love. I primarily use these when I go in with heat on my hair, especially if I'm going to blow out, especially if I'm going to straighten my hair. These are the two products that I'm always going to go to. As you guys can see, this mask is just about empty. I want to say this might not even be a year old, to be honest. One of my girlfriends gave me this, and I'm holding on to this. I do want to try it on my curly hair, but I also want to give it whenever I straighten my hair. I'll probably do it around my birthday in February. I don't know, whenever I straighten my hair. But I have really enjoyed these two products. As you guys can see, they're large sizes. They're both 16 ounces. I want to say they shrunk this. Y'all. I don't, okay? And I know that there are some issues with like shipping and stuff from Melanin, so I would recommend purchasing these from Ulta, so that way if there's any problems, y'all could blame Ulta. But I highly recommend these two, especially if you plan on using heat this fall winter season. Highly recommend. These work very well on with heat for me. And y'all, keeping up with the whole Ulta theme, I actually have two products from Pattern Beauty. Now, I know Pattern is one of the natural girls' faves, and honestly, I just haven't tried a lot of Pattern. I have quite a bit of Pattern on my shelf. I have a couple masks. I have the leave-in. I have a mousse. And I think I might have, I have the like heat pre-poo or something. It's like the one in the tan bottle. I got that recently in a vlog. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link that up above. One of my girlfriends gifted me that. So shout out to my girl. But the two products that I'm actually here specifically to recommend you are the treatment mask. This one is 15 ounces. And this is the transition mask that is 11 ounces. Now, the transition mask is no longer called the transition mask. I want to say it's called like the breakage barrier mask or something, and I want to say it has like a yellow top or something slightly different, but I'm pretty sure it's the same formula. I recently tried this one for like an Instagram reel. Pattern actually sent me these. I did a whole giveaway and everything with them as well. I don't think I actually reviewed this mask just yet though. Did I? I don't think that I did, y'all. But I have tried both of these masks and they both are very, very good. They give like that slippery aloe vera-y type of jelly-like consistency, and I love that. If you were a fan of the Botanica, the Mender, then I highly recommend that you try these two. I think that they're very, very good. Now, I will say I want to battle these two, the treatment and transition / breakage barrier mask. They're both very like protein-ish to me. So I don't necessarily feel like you need both, but I highly recommend that you at least pick up one to see what you think of them. I know that Pattern does separate sales, like on their website and stuff, but they are also in Ulta as well. I know that a lot of curly girls and guys love the leave-in, love the mask, love the curling cream and all the gels and everything. I just can't vouch for those, so I'm specifically here to tell you guys about these masks because I think they're phenomenal. Okay, you guys, moving right along. Like I said, this video is not going to be long because honestly, I have reviews on all of these products. So if you're curious, what I like to do personally is I like to keep a little note on my phone of things that I would like to try. So when I have a little bit of extra funds or when I see that somebody's having a sale, I could just go ahead and hop on and do what needs to be done. So one of the brands that is currently on my list is none other than Trey Lux. And I'm going to tell you guys, I really dove deep into Trey Lux this year. And the products, they're good. They're good, y'all. I will say that the products are definitely kind of pricey. I have absolutely fell head over heels in love with the leave-in. And I believe that they started their sale already. I want to say maybe 25% off, which I don't think that's enough for me to shop just yet. I'm not going to hold you. I don't think that's enough. For me personally, I needed to be 40% and up, okay? Because some natural hair products are not cheap, and these aren't cheap. I want to say that the leave-in itself is like $22 full price. I don't know how much the mousse is off the top of my head, but I can absolutely vouch for both of these. The mousse is like a nice, smooth, soft consistency, but it does give your hair the hold. And let me tell you, this leave-in has saved me many a days. Like I said, I am towards the end of this and I absolutely do need a replacement for sure. But I had one of the worst wash days I've had all year when I took out a protective style and I tried actually the K18 shampoo. I'm not going to put it on the K18 shampoo, but that was the only new thing I tried in that wash day. But like I said, I was coming out of a protective style, so maybe it was that, girl. I don't know. But when I tell y'all I tried my tried and true wash day products, and the only thing that came through for me at the end of that wash day was this Trey Lux leave-in. So for that, Trey Lux will absolutely always have my respect because this leave-in came in and saved the day at the end of the wash day. So highly recommend Trey Lux, both the leave-in and the mousse. I know that they came out with like a curl primer. They have a mask that I'm interested in trying. I'm curious about their curling cream. Like there's a good bit of products in a collection, and I think that is something that everybody would like there. But I highly recommend that you shop on sale because these are pretty pricey. And I think that you would have to buy these ones online from the Trey Lux site. I have seen them in like Whole Foods, but I don't think that they're on sale. And I think they might be in select Walgreens as well, but double check, fact check me, okay? Moving right along, y'all, the next brand we're going to go ahead and talk about is none other than Bask and Bloom. And let me tell y'all, I did a video a couple months ago at this point where it was brands that I would absolutely repurchase, no questions asked. And go and look at the comments, y'all. Go and look at the comments, y'all, because some of y'all were like, girl, we knew you really liked Bask and Bloom. Why is that out on a list? And do not be deceived, y'all. The reason why Bask and Bloom was not on that list was because I've never tried any stylish from Bask and Bloom. Well, I have. I tried the mousse on blown out hair, but I've never tried any on curly hair. But I'm here to confirm that Bask and Bloom is absolutely one that I recommend that you shop from. I actually did do another styling day that you guys have not seen just yet, so I can absolutely vouch for the Gentle Herbal shampoo. For me personally, I think that this is more on the lines of a clarifying shampoo for me. Definitely go ahead and try it yourself and, you know, see what you think. But it takes a lot for me to go ahead and use up a shampoo, and this is less than halfway gone. One of my favorite products that I have loved so far is the 2-in-1 Pre-Poo. Pre-Poo Deep Conditioner. I absolutely love this to the point, y'all, I think this is halfway gone. I recently put this on my shelf to go ahead and use up, and I really do like it. I wish I could get my hands on the, I think it's called the Brahmi Root Mask. If they have a good enough sale, you bet I will be getting that as well. I tried the leave-in in the styling day. I only had a sample of the leave-in. It left that much of an impression on me to the point where I would buy the full size. And of course, I have the curl hydrating mousse. And I like the mousse. I've tried it many times on blown out hair. I tried it now on wet hair. And y'all, my results look so good. I can't wait for y'all to see that. And the style lasted all week. So one of the brands I can absolutely say with all certainty is Bask and Bloom. It's really good. It's black owned. And it has super amazing ingredients. So if you're looking for a brand that you're curious about and interested in shopping in, or just want to go with a recommendation from Mink, I gotta tell y'all, Bask and Bloom is a good one, and I feel like they're kind of slept on. Okay, you guys, so we have 3 brands remaining, and y'all know it would not be a recommendations video without me recommending one of my all-time favorite brands, Nature's Little Secret. I'll say for the past year and a half, I've really dived deep into Nature's Little Secret. I truly just think that they're one of the best brands on the market right now. I absolutely love that they hear the feedback from their people, okay? Because that is something that a lot of brands do not do. They hear the feedback from their people. They come out with quality products. There's only been, I think, one product I didn't like from Nature's Little Secret, which there are very few brands where I could say it was only one product that I didn't like. Nature's Little Secret has good ingredients. They're black owned. They're affordable, huh? Now, I said I'm putting mostly pricier brands on here. Nature's Little Secret, I haven't seen anything more than $15, but I will say that Nature's Little Secret usually does have a good Black Friday sale. So if you're curious about trying them, highly recommend Nature's Little Secret. I have tried literally so many things. One of the most recent things I've done was a wash day with the Papaya collection. I will link that up above. There is a shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner, and the twisting cream. I love this twisting cream, y'all, and I made the mistake of letting my mom try the Papaya collection. Girl, my conditioner is just about gone. We love Nature's Little Secret over here, and I think that they're coming out with a new product, and they teased a little something on Instagram, and it just says that it will be a 2-in-1. So y'all know I will be picking it up. Okay, y'all know I will be picking it up. But I absolutely love the lemon and rosemary clarifying shampoo. Absolutely one of the best clarifying shampoos. My hair is absolutely clarified, but my hair is not dry. It's not stripped. If you're looking for a clarifying shampoo, highly recommend that one. But I also really did like the Papaya one. I like the mixed fruit mask. It's been a long time since I've tried that. One of my favorite masks of all time, across the board, natural hair of all time products, is this Nature's Little Secret agave mask. I'm gonna always recommend this, whether it's Black Friday, holiday sales, summer, Christmas in July. Girl, I'm always gonna recommend the agave mask. The slip, top to, knot to, the moisture, top to, knot to. It just doesn't take much. Nature's Little Secret is just that, girl. If you haven't tried Nature's Little Secret, now's the time. And they have a really good reward system. So if you're interested in like rewards and like gaining points and everything, girl, I just got a $10 coupon because I shop so much. So do what you need to do. Okay, y'all, so next is a brand that I've had a lot to say about, okay, and it is Kinky Tresses. Okay, now listen. I know I told y'all that I probably wasn't going to do any more reviews with Kinky Tresses, and I personally had a bad experience, but it was never about the products. I think that Kinky Tresses has phenomenal products. they're all good. They're all good. Like, I can't even sit here in front. I probably will, y'all. I decided that I probably will do reviews with the 2 remaining products that I have not reviewed. I'm not sure when. I won't tell y'all when, how. They'll just, you know, show up on the channel like they usually do. I've given other brands second chances, so I've decided to give Kinky Tresses a second chance because honestly their products are phenomenal and I feel like they work for a wide range of people. So I have tried the shampoo. I actually finished the shampoo this year. I think it was my last empties that I finished the shampoo. The mask is so good. It's like a perfect like whipped consistency. It sinks into your hair, but it's also like one of those heavier masks where you feel like your hair is really like getting all the nutrients and decadence and all of that. I love that. One of my favorite leave-ins is the Kinky Tresses hair milk. This milk I feel like is slept on, but I do think it's one that you either love or you hate, and personally I love it. It's one of my favorite go-to like heavier leave-ins. And last but not least, I have their twisting cream. It's not the twisting cream, it's called a hair butter, but I use it as a twisting cream. And I promise y'all, this is really the gift that just keeps on giving. I have been using this forever. Y'all can't see it because my lights are too bright, but I'm just now getting to the halfway point. This is something I'm gonna absolutely always pull out in the wintertime when it's just dry and cold and I really want my hair to be nourished and taken care of. Kinky Tresses is always gonna be one that I pull for. Absolutely always. The products are good. Another black woman owned brand. I gotta say, Kinky Tresses is a good brand. If you haven't tried Kinky Tresses, it's another brand that I absolutely recommend. Alright, y'all, and we have finally made it to the end of this video. Y'all know that this is much shorter than I typically do with my videos. Y'all know I'm a yapper, but this video was very last minute and I just really didn't feel the need to come on and give y'all 55,000 products, okay? Y'all know I shop from a lot of affordable brands, like Just For Me, like Eden, like Tabitha Brown, like there's just a lot of products that I have that need to be used up, and there's things that I have repurchased, but girl, especially inexpensive brands, I'm not even worried about getting no 50% off from a $10 product, girl. Don't even worry about it. And like I said, so many of these brands have sales throughout the year, so don't feel like you need to stock up on absolutely everything and go broke because you don't even need it. So last but not least is a brand that I have a very complicated relationship with, and it is Soultopus. So for me, Soultopus is very hit or miss, and the 2 products that I brought for y'all today are absolute hits, okay? So the first one I have here is upside down because it's almost gone. This is the Soultopus Hair to the Rescue Afrovetic Knot Goo. This is a co-wash. Y'all know I have been writing off co-washes. I'm just not a big co-wash girl. I found the ones that I liked, and I'm pretty much good with that. I have 2, one's more clarifying, one's more moisturizing, and I'm pretty much fine with that. But this is a co-wash that I absolutely feel like everybody should at least have tried once. This is so good to the point where I would repurchase it. When I tell y'all, I did a wash day with this at some point this year, but I revisited that same exact wash day. It honestly might have been like 2 weeks ago, and I retried this co-wash, and this is just so good, y'all. Like so good. When it says it's going to do all of this stuff, this is one of those products that actually does that. When I tell y'all, you put this on your hair and your hair becomes soft immediately. Like, this is one of those products where it's like you probably could just use this and put on a leave-in and keep it pushing. They don't make them like this no more, okay? So if this is one of those products where it's like, Soultopus, if y'all put this in a liter size, I probably would buy it. Not even gonna lie to y'all, I probably would buy it. This is a really good co-wash, and I have nothing but good things to say about it. So much so that I would probably wait forever for the shipping for this product. This is a really good one. And then the last product of my recommendations is again from Soultopus. This is the Hibiscus Healer Healthy Scalp Hair Mask. Again, one of my all-time favorite hair masks. It's just so good. I just love it. It makes my hair feel very thick. It makes my hair feel plump. And when my hair is done, I have curl definition. My hair is dark. It has shine. It's just a good mask. Like, I feel like this is a good every week type of mask. It's perfect. It's perfect. I have a very hit or miss relationship with some of the other masks from Soultopus, but this one, give me 12. Give me 12. This is a good mask. And I can't wait to try these 2 together, because when I try these 2 together, y'all are never going to see me again. So yeah, you guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I know it wasn't as long or as many products as I typically would do. I think I had maybe 5, 6, 7 brands. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below, are you guys shopping for Black Friday? If so, let me know some things that you're interested in picking up, or some things that you're interested in seeing me try as well. Like I said, girl, I don't plan on shopping at all. Okay, that does not mean I'm not gonna get anything, but I don't plan on shopping at all. I have plenty of products, plenty of things that I need to go ahead and get through, so I just can't justify buying more stuff. But I absolutely wanted to come through and give you guys some recommendations if you're looking for new things to try, new staples, recommendations, and wanted everything all in one place. Of course, I wanted to go ahead and do that for y'all, because the last one I did is actually like 2 years old, I think. So I definitely wanted to come through and give you guys this. But I love you guys so much. Like I said, let me know if you plan on shopping, what you're gonna get, all of the things. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. I love you guys. Bye.